Here we go. Weirdness of plenty. Okay. So, like, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. It's sad that a lot of people from my past keep coming back in and they're all, like, acting like my best friend and we're all jumping up and down and, so, someone I literally hadn't talked to for, like, 8 years or something ridiculous came back in and, like, before they came in to, like, reconcile, reunite, whatever, I kept having, like, a succession of these nightmares of being chased and tortured by, like, a black bull. And this person has black hair and they're a Taurus. And I think that's, like, symbology in your dream, like a metaphor. I don't know a lot of Tauruses. And so I was already red flagging a little bit about the dreams before he came in. And it all sounds nice. And, he came in as an overgifter. Okay, and we don't like that here. Okay. And, just, like, pushing gifts, like, oh, here's a laptop for you that, like, we didn't ask for, and, like, the laptop made me feel annoyed every time I looked at it. He gave me an aloe vera plant, because I like aloe vera plants, but I put it in the window, it started rotting, it was disgusting, and I, like, put it in the fireplace and burnt it. I'm like, okay. He showed up, and, like, he was, like, walking down the hall, he changed some light bulbs, and it started to smell like, electrical fire in the hallway. And so for a month or two, like, we've had tape and, like, we haven't been able to use our lights in the hallway, like, and we were thinking we needed an electrician. We got rid of the majority of his gifts. I was having, like, a lot of nightmares. Today randomly Cheers' kid Parker came and turns on the hallway light. It's perfectly fine. I can't even, I don't have words. Like, it's something spiritual that he shows up and blows out the lights in the hallway, and maybe bad energy. I can't wrap my mind around the hallway lights. That is ridiculous. Sort of like when that light bulb started to smoke and light on fire in the full moon, and I was like, huh, like snapped in half. So I can't explain that. My mom had a broken cooktop, and she's like, well, God, if the lights work. She's like, I'm going to see my cooktop work. So she fixed that. That's 2 broken items that randomly are fixed. God, the bad gifting. So then I mentioned that it takes a long time to dry my hair. And I have longer hair. Obviously, as a woman, it takes a while. And I have a perfectly brand new blow dryer. I didn't ask for a blow dryer. He brought me an old, rusted, crappy Vidal Sassoon blow dryer. I didn't want it in my room. I kept glaring at it. I actually freaked out and flung it out of my window in anger, and I was like, why is this blow dryer making me, like, furious? I was like, bleh. Be careful of creepy gifts that make you feel like cringing. Just like the laptop, I'm like, succession of, just over the top, like, pushy gifts. I'm like, and then there was a heating pad. I hated that one too, and, like, we gave that back, but when I gave the heating pad back, he, like, gave me, like, the blow dryer. It's like you get rid of one gift and there's like 20 more ready to go. Like, you can't seem to stay on top of it. I think I just need to be a mean person. Okay. Now, some of the red flaggers, he admitted when I mentioned Satanist, he's all like, oh, I knew a few of those back in the day. That's like a slipping it up. You're, oh, red flagging. And then he had the gall to admit that he has done spell work before, and he did a love spell on someone years ago and it really worked, but he, quote, doesn't do it anymore. That's a red flagger right there. Okay, not to mention the nightmares about being attacked by a bull and he's a Taurus. Okay. Let me see. There's like a lot of weirdness in here. Okay, the one that really was a kicker. Kind of like I was really tired after vending and he like didn't like ask to come over. He basically called and demanded like, I'm gonna come over and see you. When I leave Fortuna, I'm like, oh, no, there's no boundaries. That's a red flagger. Left his water bottle in my bedroom. I actually do, like, lock my bedroom door because I've had pets stolen, all my jewelry has been robbed, I've had people scrounging my room looking for cash, I've had people leave creepy dolls. People can, steal things, they can also leave things. I have my personal hairbrush up here. I don't need people scrounging around in my room, when I'm not there. Like, that's a humongous red flag, and I don't care if that offends people, that's just me staying safe. So he left his water bottle, and then he mentioned something downstairs, and I had the door locked. And he's like, oh, I left my water bottle up there. Almost like a reason to, like, creep in my room and look around. And so I walked up there, and he saw me with the key, and I opened the door, and he got really mad. He's like, I have to go. I think I treat you well. And I'm thinking, excuse me. I don't care, like, what you say. Like, I don't just give you my trust. This isn't a time to be trusting. I've had so many of my friends have been bought out with the bad gifting. The last thing I'm going to do is, and you know what? I don't want to sit in anyone else's room unattended because if something's missing, I'm the first suspect for theft. I think it's inappropriate behavior. This is my bedroom, my personal sanctuary. Anyone that's a jerk off, that's offended because I don't want you creeping in my room unattended, you have bad intentions. Why do you want to sit in my room when I'm not there? Are you going to snoop for stuff? Are you stealing stuff? Are you a panty sniffer? Why would some man want to be in my room when I'm not there? These are just, okay, these are boundaries. And I have to be careful about things like that. I burn my tampons in here, okay? Because it's items like that you can make voodoo dolls and curse people and do weird love spells and creepy whatever people do. I don't know, because I don't do that. I just cleanse and, like, protect myself. And if I want to lock my bedroom door, yes, we will. And, be aware of these overgifters. Be aware of people that are, like, really pushy and, there's certain things they say. Like, I think he ranted for, like, 20 or 30 minutes about how he couldn't be bought out, almost like he was trying to buy my trust, and I was, like, rolling my eyes. You know, like, sometimes it's like someone telling you, and I would never cheat on you, and they're just really ranting about it, and you're like, why are you telling me that? Because usually those people like that, or people that are, like, accusing you of cheating, usually are a cheater themselves. Sirens in the background is a confirmation. And I think, getting rid of the majority of his items, my nightmares stopping, getting that blow dryer out of here, that creepy laptop. I've been sleeping really good the last few days, and then all of a sudden the broken lights in the hallway magically are working, and then all of a sudden my mom's, 2-burner cooktop that was broken, it's working. So let's pay attention to what people say, how people act. Do they have boundaries? Are their gifts creepy? Okay. No, and nobody wants shriveling aloe veras. That's a terrible sign. And I got a geode from him too. And I kept trying to cleanse with Epsom salt, and it made me angry. That's another item that made me angry. Asked my mom to hold the rock. She said it felt like cold death. I was like, no thank you. And we put it in a garbage can. When in doubt, we throw it out. And when you're a suspecting person, we throw you out too. I think I covered everything. Excuse me, we're done here.